Hi there, Deb Hoffman, Guinness World Record holder of the largest Winnie the Pooh collection in the world. And I have a really fun item to share with you, and I have a really fun story to share with you. First of all, you need to see this beautiful, beautiful door. Yes, it's a very large door. It's a real door. It has Pooh and Piglet, and I think it is absolutely fantastic. So Winnie the Pooh is on this side with Piglet. On the other side, oddly, is Mickey Mouse. And so it was actually a door that was commercially available. And I have to tell you, I saw it online many, many times and thought, I would love that door, but the shipping was always cost prohibitive. So I've always passed on this door. So let me tell you how the door actually came to the collection. So about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month, I sold something online that was a non-Winnie the Pooh item. It was actually a lunchbox. And it was for a restaurant, and somebody bought the lunchbox and came over and picked it up. And so, of course, I had to take the opportunity, since he was a collector of restaurant memorabilia, I had to share with him the Winnie the Pooh collection. So he and I really got along very, very well. Nice guy. His name is Matt. And so, we parted ways, and so a couple of days later, Matt messaged me that he saw something online that was Winnie the Pooh. Was I interested in it? And so it was an item that I had, but I thought, wow, how cool for this guy, Matt, to reach out to me to help me with my collection. And so I love that story. So about a week and a half ago, got another message from Matt, and he sent me a picture of this door, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where is this door? And he had found it online again, and believe it or not, it was going to be a first come, first serve, and the lady was going to offer it for free. She was moving. And so Monica was moving someplace else and didn't want to see this beautiful door go into the trash or into a landfill. So she was giving it away. So I reached out to her, but she didn't see my message at first, but she did see Matt. So Matt actually went and contacted her on my behalf, connected Monica and I, and then Gary and I hopped in the car, grabbed the trailer, and ran out. The place was only about a half an hour away, and rescued this door. And Monica was so excited because this will be part of the Guinness World Record. And so isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? I love it. I still think it's kind of odd that Mickey Mouse is on the other side, but that's okay. This side will be out all the time. So this is one of the stories that I run into all the time. I love the door, don't get me wrong, but you know what I love about it? I love the connection that Matt and I made. I love the fact that Monica wanted to save the door and have it be in the Guinness World Record. And that is just one of the stories that happens to Gary and I as we're collecting. I imagine that Matt and I will probably be long friends, and we'll be looking for stuff for one another, until the end of time. And it's just experiencing like that's almost more important than the items themselves. It's the people, it's the experiences. It's also the reason that I decided to write a book. So I'm a published author. I've written my first book, and it's called How It All Began, How Collecting Items Turned into Collecting Experiences. And so, although the book was written before this experience, I'm certain there's going to be book 2 and book 3 and book 4, and so this will probably be chapter 4 in the new book. But anyway, so How It All Began really catalogs other experiences like the door, like Matt and Monica, and meeting people because of the collection. I talk about Canada. Well, I talk about Canada a lot in this book. I talk about going to England. I talk about all the different people that we've met, things that we've done that we wouldn't have done if it weren't for collecting. So as I was writing the book, I was sharing my stories with other people, and it was interesting. I started getting the impression that people were inspired by the fact that I had a goal and I went after it. I didn't care what people thought. It was a passion, and I followed it. And they're like, wow, I love doing this sport. I love going to museums. I love collecting this item. Boy, it's nice to see somebody really doing something that they love. And so I'm hoping that How It All Began not only is a fun read, but that it's an inspiration to people who also have a goal, also have a passion. So you can find it out on Amazon right now. You can either Google my name, Deb Hoffman, with 2 N's. You can type in How It All Began. But if you want to preview the book, Chapter 2 is out on my website, mostpooh.com. And so if you love that chapter and want more of the book, you can go out to my bookshelf. If you decide that you'd like to support me as an author, I would love it. But something that I'd love even more, if you buy the book, that's great. But I'd love to hear your impression. I'd like to hear your feedback about the stories. The stories are written in my voice. And so are they grammatically the best? I don't know. But you know what? Hopefully when you read the chapters, it's like you're hearing Deb talking to you. And so that's what it's all about. And hopefully it becomes an inspiration for you to do something that you really love. So you know what this means. Another episode of Never Enough Pooh means there's another contest. Yay! So go on out to Most Pooh, click on the contest, answer the questions for this episode, and hopefully at the end of the month I will be giving you something from my collection as a gift for being the contest winner. So all you have to do is become a YouTube subscriber to Most Pooh 5150. Go on out to my website, answer the questions correctly, and then at the end of the month I will do a drawing for something that I will be sending to the winner. So thank you so much. I hope you're as excited about the book as I am. It took me almost 2 years to write it. Okay, it's 300 pages. You know me, I'm never a person of a short number of words. It's 47 chapters. And a very good chance that if you're watching this video, you might be mentioned in the book as well, because I talk about lots and lots of people. So thank you so much. Again, enter the contest on mostpooh.com and TTFN.